Yeah, you're probably right. Still, thank you. We owe you one. But Ruby, we need you back home. Well, why? What's going on? It's the Corona. It's the people of Corona. They're about to make an attack on us, and they probably have a bit more powerful allies this time. So we need you back with us. Super Final and Ruby's eyes were widened. If Ruby was going to go back, then she can't stay here with Super Final Wars anymore. Before Ruby can give them her answer, Super Final Wars interrupted. Go, Ruby. Your friends and family need you more than I do. So, you should go. Super Final Wars turned around and started walking away with his head down. Ruby left to go catch up to him. Everyone started looking at each other. I think we did something wrong. Oh boy. Not every love story has a happy ending. Super Final was sit down on the exact same rock that he gave Ruby to sit down on about 11 months ago when she first arrived here. Super Final Wars? Ruby, just go. Ruby didn't. Right, Super Final Wars didn't want Ruby to know that he wanted to propose to her. Ask her to marry him. But now that moment's been taken away. He was planning on asking her when she got back home. But now this suddenly came out of nowhere. Her family showing up, and now she has to go save her people. So Final Wars, I don't want to leave you though. Ruby, I've not learned about one thing. Family comes first. But you are too, my family. Ruby, I'll still keep my promise that I'll find your mother. I know you want to go. I know you know about my entire backstory. I don't even know if Corona's still after me or not. Plus, someone's got to keep this island in balance. It'll be hard for me to find a successor to take over my role. So, Ruby, I want you to be happy. So, just go back home. I know that's what you've been wanting for the past 11 months. Ruby felt heartbroken. Sure, that's what she wanted, but she wanted Super Final Wars to come with her. No, Super Final Wars. Super Final Wars turned to his Night Fury form. And instantly took off. Super Final Wars, wait! He took into the cloud. It's never to be seen again. Ruby couldn't help to cry. A few hours later, she had her stuff all packed up. She didn't talk to any of her friends or family members for a while. And they were confused on why she didn't talk to them. Unfortunately, Keenan's had three and the others, and the girls couldn't help but to feel sad that Ruby's mom was now leaving. She said her goodbyes to them. She hasn't seen Super Fireworks for a while. Yang, of course, helped her carry her stuff. She tried to talk to her sister, but nothing worked. She just stood quiet for the entire way home. When she got on the boat, they took off. The last moment, Ruby saw Super Fireworks standing on the mountain, looking deeply sad. Ruby couldn't hear him now, but he sighed. Goodbye, Ruby. I'm gonna miss you. Super Fireworks walked away inside. The others were celebrating, but Yang, Crow, and Ruby's dad, Ty, they just stared at Ruby. She wants some alone time. She shed tears of her own. Goodbye, Super Final Wars. I love you. Ruby decided to go into her temporary room for now. It was going to be a long journey back, so she decided to take a nap. Yang couldn't help but to sigh. I think this is our fault. We entered her happy life, and now I think we tore her relationship with him apart. Crow and Ty could help but to accept the fact that Yang's right. Ruby was so happy here. And now, not just that, she had new friends that she never had before, and a boyfriend. And now she was going to go back being the sad person she was 11 months ago. Back on the mountain, Super Burning Godzilla, Dark Dragon, Kingdom Test 3, Zilla 1000, and Godzilla Test 23, or Super Godzilla Earth, along with Mega Super Godzilla Earth, were in, of course, the living room where Super Fireworks was staring at the window. Dude, why would you let her go like that? Didn't you love her? Super Fireworks didn't say anything. Come on, that was your first girlfriend and you're just letting her go? Dude, we could have gone with her. No. Who knows if Corona is still after us? As far as I'm concerned, this island is our safe home. But dude, she was everything to you. She was your life. You were so happy. You even told us on how jealous you were that we had wives of our own. The past 11 months. Zilla 1000, Super Burning Godzilla, Dark Dragon. And, basically that was it. They all got married. Super Godzilla Earth and Kingdom Death 3 were already married. You admitted it, Super Fireworks. You were jealous of us with the fact that we had wives and you didn't. I can always find someone else. Dude, can you listen to yourself right now? You're starting to sound like your past self when you gave up on Rapunzel. That's because Rapunzel was weak. Ruby was strong. And not just that, she needs to go back to her family. I'm obviously not enough for her. But don't you love her? Sir Fronto was couldn't help to growl at his friends. Of course I loved her. I loved her so much that I didn't want her to go. I wanted to go with her. Don't you realize how important she is to me? She cured my sadness, my pain, my depression. She was everything. Heck, I was gonna ask her to marry me. The others were all shocked. Before, I was gonna wait. When she got home, I was gonna kneel down and ask her to marry me. If she said no, I was gonna give her time. I had to think about it. If she said yes, then I would finally friggin' have a wife. You idiots don't know what it's like to be me. Of course, you were there in my backstory, but you don't know what type of sadness and depression that I had to experience. It's after Spaghetti Noodle, it chose Eugene over me. Sir Flowers turned his back on his friends, growling intensely. But if you do love her, then why did you let her go? Sir Flowers couldn't help to feel shocked about what Sir Bernengatzel said. It's because I love her too much. Okay, now when did this become a Beauty and the Beast is reference? I have no idea, Zildaz, and I have no idea. You guys can just go do whatever you want. I need some time to myself. Sir Flowers went to his room. At the last moment, they heard his door slammed instantly. Sir Flowers couldn't help to punch himself in the face. Just admit it. It is true. That's the only reason why you let her go. It's because I freaking love her too much. I don't know what to do now. Nobody without her. I'm just gonna get some sleep. Maybe I'll hunt a Triceratops or two in the morning. Sir Flowers was laid down on his bed. He used to share this bed with Ruby. And now, without her, he doesn't know what to do. All the hope that he had, all the happiness he had, is now gone. It's because she left. And he let her left. Because he loved her just too much. And he knew that if he kept her long enough, her family would have ended up dead. So on one hand, he thought he did the right thing, letting her go home.